Alright, so the next part of this Caprice build involves a ZL1 fuel pump. We're upgrading the fuel pump to the larger ZL1 one. Got this from Summit. The first step is to cut a hole in the back where the back seat is to access to where the fuel pump is, so we'll get on to that. So the kit we used to modify this pump was from Vaporworx. You get this new fuel pressure regulator piece that's here in the bottom. You use a piece of tape here just to hold stuff out of the way. A little bit of force and this thing just pops right out. I guess it's some sort of mechanical regulator piece, but Vaporworx provides this new one. All these same steps apply to if you're going to put this pump in like a G8 or a Camaro or something else. So here we get that regulator snap back in. It's got O-rings. We get the ground strap on, and then this clip goes over everything to hold it in place, but you got to push down the ends to fall in the slots. So if you just push it in a little bit, it might not go all the way unless you get those ends to snap in. And with the kit, it gives you this adapter piece that the G8s have to use. So I'm putting a little thread locker on this piece and getting it snugged on. So the Vaporworx kit comes with really good detailed instructions. Pictures, like they did a really good job with this kit. So following the instructions, I need to swap out the plugs here for the fuel pump. So I'm using solder and heat shrink, trying to do the best connections I can here. In the end, I think I learned that I probably cut off the plug that I'm soldering on, but getting all this information from the G8 site, and I guess their cars are a little different, so I'm learning. As you can see here, gas starting to creep out, loosening this ring, and once I pick it up, it really starts to come out. I guess the tank was pretty full. Trying to keep most of the gas outside of the car. Yeah, and you can see the pump's almost identical. So I went ahead and took that adapter piece off and snapped that fuel line on the bottom of the pump. Make sure the O-ring's seated properly. Get it snug back down with the retaining ring here. Finish it up by clipping in the wiring harness. Use some piece of aluminum to make a little access door here. And I had a piece of dynamite laying around in the shop, so we went ahead and trimmed that up a little bit and sealed up everything from the outside and finished it up really good right here with that. I'm glad I had that little piece laying in there. ZL1 pumps installed, had the car running, it's doing what it's supposed to, there's no leaks. This was a little bit of a learning curve for me on this. I don't know much about these cars, but I'm figuring it out, and I want to thank you for sticking around and watching. I
ask you to comment, like, subscribe. All those things help this channel grow. So on to the next phase of this build, guys. Stay tuned.